Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining us today with your green news update. I'm trying this differently. Instead of just saying, Phil Groupie's here, our sustainability specialist and beyond.
That's good too. But now we got both.
I don't know. It just seems like it works.
Yeah.
How you doing, Phil?
I'm doing all right.
All right.
Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm enjoying fall coming in. It's favorite season. I love autumn.
Did you like
Really
that we
excited
got
about it.
like pre-fall, like just bam
I
right at
was
the
in
end of summer?
heaven.
I like half of the people were like, I was on the fence. I was
Yeah.
like, man, what are you doing here? And then the kids
I got to
back
pull
into
out
school
my
and I was
sweater
like,
for the
I'm
first
here.
time. Yeah, it was great.
And then summer came back.
And then summer came back, and yeah, the way things go.
Yeah. But nevertheless, the tree started to change, and
That's right. They're all manner
that
of
gives
confused.
way to the fall electronics and recycling event that took place recently. And you have some results. We didn't get
With
all
some
the
results. Yeah, this last Saturday we had our biennial, twice
Yeah.
a year, biennial confidential paper shredding and electronics recycling event on Civic Campus. We did get our numbers back from Resource Solutions that handles our electronics recycling, and we got over 6,000 pounds of electronics collected.
Wow.
That's actually low for us. We had a little bit lower participation than years past. I think we had a huge spring event, so there was maybe a little bit less stockpiled in people's garages and attics and the like. But still, yeah, over 3 tons of electronics collected for recycling, which we're really excited about. Don't have the numbers yet for paper. Expect those to be a little bit lower than last year as well, but still pretty healthy. We don't have dates set yet for next year's events in the spring and fall, but we'll be doing the spring one in April in conjunction with Earth Month, and then fall probably September again.
Fantastic. Well, I mean, nevertheless, still great to see it coming out. Maybe,
Yeah.
theorizing here, but maybe people are recycling them in between now at the proper locations.
That could be. There's a lot of places you can take electronics to be recycled. There are several retailers in the area. You can go to Resource Solutions at their physical location. I think it's off Commercial Drive. Check that online. But during the week, you can take things there. Yeah, I think that's probably part of it. It may be, again, we've had some inflation things, and maybe people are less likely right now to be replacing electronics, so they don't have old ones to recycle. That could be part of it. Number of different factors that could
Or
play
maybe
into
we
it.
were just so successful in the spring,
We've-
as
we-
mentioned.
it
You
was
cleaned out your
so-
garage, you did it.
It was
and
such a
now
big
it's the
event in
seizure.
the spring, yeah.
All right, well, we'll pick on you on the results of the paper shredding next time I see you.
Sounds good.
Energy Efficiency Day is October 1st, and what would be the message that we want to communicate? Start.
Oh man, there's so many places. Energy efficiency it's a vital piece of our energy savings and addressing the climate crisis. That whole broader picture. Energy efficiency is one of the first places you start. I forget who coined this phrase, but the idea of a negawatt, the cheapest kilowatt hour is the one you never use. So we spend a lot of time trying to figure out what energy source is cheaper and which is solar or wind going to be better for the environment if we're producing energy that way. At some point, yeah, we got to do shifts from our energy generation, going from fossil fuels to renewable. But even better is just use less energy. And one thing you can do is just don't use items as frequently that require energy, but also finding ways to be more efficient. And that might be buying more efficient appliances. It might mean getting things like smart power strips that they can sense when the items plugged into them are on or not. And if they're not on, they shut off the flow, so you're not getting that sort of phantom flow of kilowatts that's still cycling through even if the items aren't being used. Doing things like making sure that your home is properly insulated, that you've got air sealing and insulation done, that you've got doors and windows that aren't super leaky, and finding ways to resolve that if you do. So the state of Wisconsin has run the Focus on Energy program since 2001. In those 25 years, we have returned over $5 of benefits for every dollar that's been invested in Focus on Energy. And this is energy efficiency and renewable energy credits and rebates through utilities that partner in this with the state.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Like,
It's phenomenally successful.
right. Like, that's, people are participating,
And
finding
we're
ways
talking
and-
about benefits in terms of these are lower energy bills for
Yeah.
the individual that's installing the equipment. Because they're using less energy, this is also creating less load that the utilities have to manage, and so there's been slower increase of transmission and distribution and generation infrastructure, so that's saving energy. There are also some non-energy benefits, such as lower carbon emissions, but also other things that get pumped into the air through the burning of coal and gas that are more harmful to our health directly when you inhale them than even carbon dioxide. So some of those non-energy benefits, we have quantified those, and those play into that as well. So just better health by burning less energy.
I think that's the cool part of this is over the years, maybe it was harder to get involved. I'm speculating here a little bit, but, changing out light bulbs, you could start as small as changing a light bulb, but then when you start really looking at the insulation, really looking at your windows, those have not only is it benefiting it's your pocketbook is benefiting, you're helping the environment at the same time. Like, it just feels like it goes hand in hand now. Yeah. Like, there's direct results where maybe it wasn't always that case. Like, I put in the light bulb, am I going to really see it?
Right.
Well, after I put in 25 and replaced all of them, you're helping out. You know, I don't know. It just feels like the trend is positive.
It's still growing. In the United States, over 2 million jobs in the energy efficiency industry. The energy efficiency industry is a larger job creator than fossil fuel industry. It's huge. So also economic benefits there, that it's a massive job creator. But yeah, energy efficiency is still growing. It's still massively impactful, massively important. So fantastic. We're really excited about, if you go to energyefficiencyday.org, you can see information about how you can observe EE Day. You can spread the word on social media. You can look at things like improving energy efficiency in your own home, even things as simple as looking to get a furnace tune-up as we come into the winter. Make sure that your furnace is operating at its maximum possible efficiency. A lot of really good ways to recognize it.
Yeah, like I said, take the day to kind of review and figure out, plot a course forward. This year, my goal is going to be, again, pick light bulbs, but
there you go.
Pick your poison,
as I said. Bulbs.
A lot of great information out there. I'm not working for the light bulb company, but maybe I am. Leaf-free streets. It's already time. So we kind of started off with saying fall was here, then summer came back, but the leaves are like, I'm just going to fall because it's fall.
Yep.
But nevertheless, I love talking about this one with you because I love composting leaves. It works so well. And keeping it out of the streets, the benefits of that are impressive. Last year, and maybe this has been going on for a while, so correct me if I'm wrong, but a group started notifying before rain events to clear the leaves out of the streets, kind of like on an ongoing basis. Now, I know it's sort of like issuing like a flash flood watch, but instead, a leaf-free watch.
Get the leaves out. Yeah, I don't know how long that's been going on. Really helpful to remind people, rain's coming. Try to make sure that we don't have leaves, one, clogging up storm sewers, but two, washing into our waterways, where they can cause a number of different problems there. One of the most notable ones is you get eutrophication as they break down, and it kind of sucks up all the oxygen in the water. We don't want to have leaves clogging up waterways, clogging up storm sewers. It's just more of a hassle for keeping things clean there. But also they can provide benefits, like you said, in your yard. You can either put them into your compost, and they help to amend your compost to get you better soil to use in your garden or landscaping the next year. You can also, if you have a mulcher, or if you can use your lawnmower to do this, you can chop up the leaves and mulch them back into your lawn. There's a certain amount of course, if you have, a 4-inch deep pile of leaves that you're mulching, you're going to suffocate everything. But to a certain point, mulching those leaves back into the yard, it helps to break those nutrients down and send them back into the soil. This also provides habitat for invertebrates, pollinators, and other invertebrates that are they're hibernating, or they've got like larvae that are hanging out in the soil, and that helps provide some extra habitat for them, extra insulation layers and things like that as we head into the winter.
I would love to maybe I should do this, like take a photo and show people. It is incredible to me. Like at the end of the summer, I'll collect leaves from my neighbor too.
Oh yeah.
And so my piles are huge, right? I put them in my bins, I put them in my garden, and by the time winter's over, that pile is already down 50%.
Right.
And by the time I'm ready to plant the garden, you wouldn't have never known I collected all these leaves. And I think that's like the true thing. Like it's just incredible to me that, something just happens naturally.
Right.
It's cool.
And it's so helpful I know we do a little bit of home composting in our backyard, and it's really easy to get kitchen scraps. And that's a lot of the nitrogen heavy, kind of they call it the green material. If you only compost that, it just kind of starts to reek. You need a balance of nitrogen heavy and carbon heavy materials. You throw those leaves in there, and you're really multiplying the impact of having that compost pile, because now you've got a better balance of kind of the wet and dry, the green and brown ingredients. So yeah, put those leaves to work.
That's what I mean. Like, I think it works good. And I said, keeping them out of the streets, keeping that out of our waterways, those we've talked about that in the past, and all important stuff. Transitioning real quick here, Bike the Berg, there is a wrap-up party. So they've hit their 5-year mark, which is incredible. But they're having a wrap-up party at the end of the year. Just in general, I think of all the things that you've worked on. We got the e-bike system here in Fitchburg. We got the great trails going on, and just kind of wrapping this all in a big bow. It's fun to celebrate the success of biking.
Biking has been, and even more so, is becoming such a strong identity marker for Fitchburg. So the Chamber's been doing Bike the Berg for 5 years now. Bike Fitchburg and some local bike advocates have done such a phenomenal job at expanding bicycle benefits and bike-friendly businesses around Fitchburg. And then, like you mentioned, we brought in the B-Cycle e-bike share network, and I think the city has done a really good job at making sure that as we expand our roads and as we resurface roads, that we're doing as much as we can to increase biking and pedestrian infrastructure as well. So
I've got this for you. Join us on Friday, October 8th from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Gora Pavilion. It's the big white tent down here on East Shore Parkway Drive. And also, too, celebrating the businesses, too. Bike-friendly businesses as well. Throw that in there as well. I mean,
it's important. I think that the businesses that are signing up for bike-friendly businesses, I think they're noticing the benefits to their employees of doing this. But I think it's also useful to celebrate that publicly and kind of help them serve as an inspiration, hopefully, for others to look at what they can do to make it easier for their employees to think about biking to work as much as possible, or their customers to bike there.
I was going to say, it's the overall benefit. I mean, it opens, to me, I think it would open up opportunities that you wouldn't have otherwise thought of. And, this community definitely has embraced the biking piece. And as you said, more infrastructure will help grow it even more. So come celebrate. It's open to everybody. There'll be food, music, and
bikes. I'll be there too.
Phil will be signing autographs, just saying.
I'll have a Sharpie. I'll sign your bike while you're there.
There we go. Have to have that happen. Nevertheless, Phil, if folks want to stay up to date on the Green e-newsletter that you put out, quarterly, monthly, quarterly, bike, or whatever, how can they do so?
On the city's website, go to the Notify Me page and sign up for Green Fitchburg. So it's not called Green e-newsletter, it's Green Fitchburg. If you register for Green Fitchburg on Notify Me, you'll get the Green e-newsletter. You can also just check out the city's Green Fitchburg page and keep up to date with things there.
Green e-news blast.
Green e-news blast. Is
that what it's called? I just like to make up my own stuff here.
Yeah, I like that too.
Feels like whatever, Jeremy.
We'll make it work. If you want it to be Green e-news blast, we'll go change it and notify me.
I don't think so. I think you got it.
We won't change it.
Not for this guy. Phil, always a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Jeremy.